Hi, I'm going to show you how you can make these really sweet heart balloon cupcakes. So I've baked some cupcakes and I've cut the dome off and just covered the top with some buttercream already. Now there's a couple of different ways you can do this. Because we're going to draw a line with an edible pen, you need the sugar paste to set so that you can actually draw on the top. So you can either cut your circles out of sugar paste, and I've just used these handy circle cutters, and leave them to dry overnight on a foam pad or some kitchen roll and just turn them after a few hours. Or you can put them straight on the top of the cupcake, but you would need to leave that 2 to 4 hours to set before you could actually draw on them. So I've cut my circle out, so that's all ready, and I've got my red sugar paste, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a knead. Now I've got a heart cutter. Now we're going to cut this out in a slightly different way to get that lovely beveled edge to our heart. So I'm going to use some cling film. So just pop it on the top, and as you cut it out, give it a little wiggle. You can see that you get that lovely beveled edge. Now if I was to just cut that out, it's just as nice, but it's just another technique, so you can see that's very straight. So we're going to pop on our circle on the top, and with some edible glue we're going to stick our heart shape on our cupcake. Now for the lettering, these are click sticks and it's a mini alphabet set, so they are perfect size for small cupcakes. Now we can use sugar paste with these cutters, so make sure you use some corn flour. So you can write whatever you like on the top. This would also be ideal for a cake as well, doesn't have to be cupcakes. So for these cutters you want to roll it quite thin. I'd probably say 1 to 2 millimeters thick, and then I'm going to cut it into strips. And the reason for this, you can see, we can then cut. So push it down, don't push on that part, that's the part that you push it out with. Give it a wiggle, and then if you just push that, your lettering should come out. When they've got a hole in them, I tend to just remove it and then just push it out. So you can see how easy these cutters are to use. And where's the U? There we go. And just push it out. So we have all our lettering ready. So before you stick them on, golden rule, place them on first, so you can get your spacing how you want it to be. And then when you're happy with that, you can stick those down, the tiny bit of edible glue. Now I'm going to use an edible pen. Now there's several different pens that you can buy. It really doesn't matter what one you may have at home. I'm going to use this one. This is by Rainbow Dust, and it has a very thin edge to it, so I think it makes the balloon string very thin. So we're going to do a wiggly line and then add a bow like that. Now, to make my balloon shine, I've got some cooled boiled water and I'm going to use gum arabic. Now, if you don't have this at home, this is just a handy hint. So you could use either a glaze spray or you could use a pearl luster spray. Now, you'd need to spray those before you put them on the heart, or if you're using gum arabic, as I am, you can see I've put a tiny bit into my water and I'm just going to give it a mix. And then all you need to do is paint the mixture onto your heart. And what it does, it adds a glaze. And it will just make the balloon shine and stand out. And it will dry in exactly the same way. And there you have your sweet heart balloon cupcake.